Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Charleston, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamerspro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and when we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we got a pretty interesting episode for you guys that you definitely want to stick around for. So please make sure you like the show and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Now, I know the NBA right now is all about drama, right? And I understand drama sells. Most people want to know what the, what's the latest juicy news. I understand all of that, but it seems like while all of this is happening, we're forgetting about one important player in the NBA. And that player is one Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks, man, are just basically rummaging through the NBA right now. They just running around putting smackdowns on people all over the place. Now, we recently put up a poll on our channel asking the audience who do they think is the best foreign player in the NBA. Obviously, about 85% of the people chose Giannis. But one of the reoccurring comments were like, why just foreign? Why don't you just put in the NBA? Giannis is obviously the best player in the NBA, and I absolutely agree. I don't even think this is a question at this point. Giannis is the best player in the world right now, and this is coming from a Kawhi Leonard fan. Giannis is the best. Period. End of story. But it's not just about him, which I'm gonna get to in a little bit. But we also got to talk about his team. As we currently speak, the Milwaukee Bucks are the only team that remains undefeated in the entire NBA. The Milwaukee Bucks have a 7-0 record as we currently speak, but it doesn't just stop there, right? They're not just doing this the flashy way. As we currently speak, the Milwaukee Bucks are the #1 rebounding team in the league, right? No surprise. They have some big boys there. No surprise. But they're also the #1 rated defense in the NBA. The #1 rated defense, which means that these guys are playing inspired basketball and they're focused. The Milwaukee Bucks right now are looking like championship contenders, right? They look like they're focused. They look like they know what they're about. And I got to attribute a lot of that to Giannis. Why? Because they're doing all of this in the absence of Chris Middleton. People are forgetting that Chris Middleton is not even really healthy. He's doing this without his Robin. And that's the part we got to talk about. We got to talk about the fact that Giannis never has any drama about him. Y'all notice that? Y'all notice there's never any kind of controversy, nothing really to talk about. The only time we talk about Giannis is either when he's messing with his teammates, pranking them, cracking dad jokes, or eating some damn chicken. That's it. Those are the only times we talk about Giannis. And to me, I think is a beautiful thing. And while we're talking about him, let's just talk about Giannis' stats for a second. As I'm sitting here, think about this. Giannis Antetokounmpo is averaging 33.5 points per game, which is better than last season. 33.6 points per game, which is about close to 4 points higher than what he averaged last season, which was 29.9, basically 30 points. He's shooting 57% from the field, which is better than last season. Around 24% from the three, but that's not really his strong suit. But nonetheless, he's shooting 24% from the three, 66% from the free throw line, and he's getting you 12.7 rebounds, 5 assists, only 3 turnovers, 1.7 steals, and 1.7 blocks per game. That's Giannis's numbers. That is Giannis Antetokounmpo's numbers. And let me tell you why this is fantastic. Coming into the season, I believed that Giannis Antetokounmpo could win Defensive Player of the Year. Last season, the Defensive Player of the Year, or the current reigning Defensive Player of the Year in Marcus Smart, he came from the Boston Celtics, which were the #1 rated defense in the NBA, right? So the best defensive player came from the #1 rated defensive team in the NBA. That's the current team Giannis is on. And I think Giannis has a good chance to win Defensive Player of the Year. But I don't think it stops there. I think a legitimate argument could be made that this season, Giannis could win the Defensive Player of the Year and also win the MVP. Again, it would mean that it would give Giannis 3 MVPs and 2 Defensive Player of the Years. It's unbelievable. And this is one of the reasons why I cannot understand the people out there that don't vibe with Giannis. What's not the vibe? What is it you don't like about Giannis? Is it his haircut? Is it his accent? What's the thing you don't like about this guy? Just yesterday, was it yesterday or the day before that, Kendrick Perkins, who always has one or two things to say about certain people, he likes to keep it real, even him, he was like, man, you just gotta love what Giannis is. And he's like, he's the perfect role model for a basketball player. And that's true. Giannis is like the prototypical role model for an NBA player. I can't think of another NBA player that has a better public image than Giannis. Not even LeBron. Because LeBron can delve into politics. He can go on Twitter. He can say this. He can say that. He can get into this one and that is whatever, right? He can be polarizing to certain groups for certain things. But in the case of Giannis, there's no drama. There's no drama. And personally, I love it. Y'all know I'm a Kawhi Leonard fan. The Clippers, I don't even know exactly how to feel about the Clippers given the fact that Kawhi is not healthy. Or I don't know what's happening with them. But if the Clippers don't get their act together and Kawhi doesn't really, deliver the way I hope he delivers, I'm going to be rooting for Giannis all the way. I'm going to be rooting for Giannis. I'm not a Milwaukee Bucks fan. I'm going to be rooting for Giannis. Because I just don't see how you cannot root for him. And the most astonishing thing about the support that Giannis gets is this. Giannis gets support from every corner of the earth. African Americans love him. Americans love him. Europeans love him. Everybody loves Giannis. The only people that don't like Giannis are one or two NBA players or one or two people in media like Skip Bayless or maybe people like, Gilbert Arenas and these. That's about it. But for the most part, most people love Giannis. And the thing is, there's so many reasons to love this guy. If he continues this and continues to remain focused and just deliver, he was cracking jokes about the fruits that he eats and all of that stuff. I think it's a real possibility that this guy could win another MVP this season and win a Defensive Player of the Year. It's unbelievable. And let me tell you this. If Giannis somehow finds a way to capture one or two more rings, Giannis will be catapulted into the top 10. Most people will rank him over Stephen Curry. Most people will be arguing if Giannis should be up there with Kobe, LeBron, and all that. As crazy as that seems, most people will be saying that. Because at the end of this guy's career, if he remains healthy, he is going to have beast mode numbers. And if he wins just two more championships in that market in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, oh my God, it's going to be something to behold. So these are my thoughts and opinions on this. What I want to know from you guys, what do you think about all the points that I made? Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. Do you think Giannis can go on and win an MVP and a Defensive Player this year? And do you think he has a good chance to win another NBA championship? Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section, and we catch you guys on the next show.